Welcome back to another episode of Life in the Woods Renaissance. I'm the Radio Man 03. It is great to have you along. As you can see, some construction is underway here at our little world, Genetic Earth Infinity. And I've gotten started, guys. I got started on a little bit of building, not too much. I've kind of gotten to about this point. I've got the layout. It's just a small cabin in the woods here. But I do have something in mind. So the way this is going to lay out is basically this will be up at this level right here. We'll walk upstairs. Boom. Here's our door. We come inside. Got this spectacular door. I don't know if that's going to be the final door. I was just kind of fooling around with stuff and messing with the carpenter blocks. But anyways, this right here is going to be our kind of our living area. We'll have a fireplace in here eventually, along with counter space for the food items and the tools and things like that. Not tools, but the kitchen stuff. This will be the kitchen area, and we'll have a little seating area as well in here, along with a fireplace. You know, don't have a whole lot of time to be watching TV. There's a lot of things to be busy doing. And then in here, we'll have the bedroom and some storage for our stuff and things like that, and things on display, and you know, just this will be the bedroom. This will be the bedroom. We could do glass on these. The thing I'm curious about the carpenter's blocks is if we go into, let's see here, we go into this right up here, the mods. There are things like this right here. For, birch furniture paneler. We've got a clock, which is really cool. There's some really neat furniture things. It's these shelves down here that I'm wondering about. Here's a dark oak shelf. I'm wondering if I make a dark oak shelf, can I place that on a wall that's a carpenter block wall? I don't know. So what is that? Just 3 slabs? I bet we could even try that out right now. I'm kind of curious to see if it'll fit on the wall. Let's go back outside here. We don't have any of that, but we do have some oak. So let's grab a little bit more oak. Is this going to be enough to do this here? I think it will be. Let's see. Go like that and like that, right? And then it was one of these in the middle. Yeah, okay. Well, there's an oak shelf. Let's try the oak shelf out. We'll just see. I would like something a little fancier than the oak, but we have oak handy, so I'm kind of curious to see if we can do this. Oh, beautiful. We can. Excellent. Love it. And then we could actually put things on this shelf, I believe, can't we? Maybe we have to click the shelf. Well, we do have to click the shelf. So we can put our hammer and our chisel. Let's throw that up there too. Oh, look at that. That's pretty awesome, huh? And then if we want to, what we can do is we could do... can we get this behind it just to kind of represent what we're doing here? Bump like so. There we go. That gives you a good idea. And I think you could just go up and... No, we can right click it and it takes it right off of there. Oh, that's cool. All right, that's awesome. All right, so that answers that. We can attach stuff to the side of these blocks here. All right, let's go back outside so I can show you what we're doing here. We got to go on a little trip today. We got to find some materials. This green stone we found in the last episode just over the other side of this hill, and I went and dug some more up. I really like the color of this stone. I like it a lot. Matter of fact, do I have more? I do have some on me. Okay, let's go over here real quick. I've got some interesting things that I figured out too, especially about the cotton. I want to show you guys some of that. Let's put... let's cook up 8 of these right here. Let's do that. While those are cooking up, I'm going to remember to come back and test something with those. I think I might want to change the cobble out for some sort of a brick. The cotton does not like the garden soil. Just so you know, right now we have 71% crop growth, 43%, 71, 86. Now these guys over here are just at 14% still, but that's okay. They're coming along. So anyways, we have cotton now, which is awesome, just absolutely awesome. So I can do this, and cotton is what we need for our seed, our string, I mean, that's what I should say. This one here is 71%, boom, and we get cotton just like so, and I believe we could turn this into string right away. So string is going to be real handy for us. These crops down here are doing just great, just absolutely fantastic. I mean, I could just walk along here and get all kinds of good food. Yeah, cucumber. And then, let's see. We're going to take some of this with us. Oh, look at this. Zucchini. All these zucchinis are ripe and ready to rock and roll for us. Excellent. We're going to be getting into the cooking real soon. Once we get the house up and running and get the house put together, I want to try some of these recipes out. Right now, I'm just trying to kind of get food to just stay alive, you know. Also, there are traps we can set out in the woods for animals, to trap animals, and I think I want to try some of that. Oh, thank goodness we got some wheat coming in. Oh, baby, that is good news. What can we get rid of? Nothing. Yeah, we can. We got this right here. Let's do this right here. Boom. All right, and a bump, bump, bump. Awesome. Okay, perfect. Down the road, what we're going to do is we're going to have our farmland out here. We do not need to move the farm over there. Now that I got the cotton figured out, I think just about everything we're going to want to grow, we can grow right here on the property. So what we will do is we'll probably fence in a lot of the property, and we're going to get some of the animals in here too, get them penned in. After we're done with the house, we're going to build a small utility shed right around the mine shaft, and then out here is going to be our crops, and out here I also want to put in a barn, a sizable barn, so that we can, you know, have our animals in it and stuff like that, and with a little pasture area for them. So I think we're going to probably consume most of this area up here between the crops and stuff that we have to grow and everything else. Okay, so I went on to I just Googled cabin architecture, and I came up with a bunch of pictures for us. And so I've kind of picked one out, and I've got it started. But I was telling you how this works. We kind of come up here. We're up on a deck, okay, a covered deck that comes over to here on the water's edge, and we'll be able to fish off the back side of the deck here. We will do a back door probably somewhere right in here, out this direction, to where we can come outside and do fishing and stuff like that. As you can see, I planted the weeping willow, and it is doing great. What is this? Sacred oak sapling. Oh my gosh. I heard these trees are bad, that nobody wants them, and I've never figured out why. There's a sacred oak sapling just showed up here. Oh man. See, we had the one tree, the one willow, and I bone mealed it, and it grew, and within an hour or two I had a second willow tree right here, which was cool. These logs I put here. Oh man. That's a sacred oak. Those guys get huge. Oh man. Okay. I don't know what to do with that. I'm going to have to research sacred oak. If you guys know, let me know as soon as possible. But that is pretty exciting for me right there. We have some cotton now. If I take the cotton, and I believe if I put it in the workbench and just drag it right across the bottom, yeah, look at that. We've got string, baby. We got string for days. And there's a lot of string needed for this game. Lots of string. So that's a good crop to have going. I want limestone. I wonder if that would be a good one. Garden soil. We're going to just dump off some of this stuff in here. We're going to get rid of that. The quartzite cobblestone just isn't light enough, and it's a little too red and orange for me. Can we lay down? We can't sleep yet. It's a little too orange. A little bit too orange. Come on, baby. Also, I noticed that we picked up quite a sapling yesterday. In the last episode, this jacaranda sapling. That's special. I think that's special. I'm not sure, but I'm going to plant that thing, and we're going to get that to grow and see what it does. I think it's going to be a nice... right now, what I'm thinking about is it's a decorative tree. For all I know, it's going to jump up and kill me someday. I have no idea. And then also something I've figured out, I was looking at the ghastly soul. So if we type in, let's see, ghastly soul. Here we go. Ghastly soul, and then we have the spawned ghast. Ghast here, monster spawner. It's this one here. This is shaped crafting. I'm not quite sure. An ender porter. I don't know what that is, but this is the recipe, and we've got one of the four we need. So it's so cool that I've got to, search for this stuff and figure out what it is. I really am digging that stuff. I'm really digging it. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. We want to take just some food with us. Cucumbers. We're going to take... Wow, we don't really need all of this food, do we? Okay, let's get rid of that and that. And let's get this here. Let's take the cantaloupe with us. We'll leave the winter squash behind. And we're going to put the hammer away and the chisel. Oh, wait a minute. The chisel. Okay, where's our carpenter's chisel? There it is. There's the carpenter's chisel. Okay, I wanted to try something before we head out. Let's do that right there. And then we were cooking up some of the stone right here. Beautiful. Okay. I'm curious as if if I can take one of these blocks. Let's just take this one right here. Actually, let's take this one right here because it's closest to our work area here. Let's do this, and I want to do that. And then I want to take this chisel, and do something like this. That look like a watermelon. It loses kind of the darker color to it, doesn't it? The block. I don't like the block as much, that color. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to stick with the cobble. Definitely. But how does this look? Let me ask you this. How does this look up against that? That doesn't look too bad at all. I really would like the cabin, to blend in with the surroundings here. And that's not too bad. It's not too bad. That's actually a really nice color combination. And then you throw this dark oak wood on here like that. It makes it look pretty good. It does. Nevertheless, I do want to go check out a couple of other things. Let's throw that back in there. And then we've got some extra torches we don't need. We'll throw those in there. And this chisel back in there. And I think we are good to... That's potatoes. We don't want to take potatoes with us. And let's see, do we have enough plain old wood to make a couple of boats? So we could take a couple of boats with us. We've got wood on us. I know that. Okay. All right, let's do this. Boom, boom. There we go. All right, and then let's make a boat. And you know what? I think I want to make a second boat. Let's make a few boats just so we have a few extras. We've come by a lot of lighter materials, and I think I want to go back and explore getting some of those. As a matter of fact, I know one of those lighter woods we saw was the... I bet it's in our backpack still. The mangrove tree. There it is. Okay, so the mangrove tree was growing in sand next to the water, so I'm thinking that's probably a good place to plant it. Piranha. Look at this piranha right here. Can you guys see him? Another one right there. Yeah, they come after you. As soon as you step in the water, man, they are right on you. There's some sand over here. Excuse me. Let's get this planted over here and see what it does. Right there is where I'm getting the green stone. You can see the pillar with the torch on it right there. That's where that green stone is in there. Just not too far from the structure we found. So I'm going to leave that right there. I don't have... I do have bone meal. It's a textile garden over there. We do have bone meal, so I could bone meal that if it's not grown on its own by the time we get back. Also, speaking of that little textile, that little cotton farm, that little cotton garden right there, that textile garden, they will spawn, and when you see them there on the if you leave them alone, additional ones will spawn around them. Also, we have a beehive. There's a beehive at the base of the street. It was covered in bushes. When I knocked the bushes away, there was a beehive here. So we're going to do some beekeeping as well. And I mentioned the traps. I need to figure out how to make the grain bait for the traps, and we will do some traps to get the meat to come in. I think that's a good idea. But this is cool. Sacred oak sapling. Oh man, that was not there. I should say I didn't notice that there yesterday. Okay, so one thing I would like to definitely get a hold of is one of these spruce trees and get a couple of saplings off of that, and get one of those going on the property as well. I love this. This is so awesome back in here. I'm really enjoying myself very, very much. Okay, don't go too fast. Don't go too fast. All right, and then shift. All right, good. I don't think the boat took off on us. It didn't. What do you know about that? I can hear water running. In this mod pack, the rivers actually flow with a direction of travel, and I think that's really cool. If you're in the water, you can actually feel the current pulling you, which I think is awesome. But yeah, we want to find some lighter materials. I want one of these because I just want to have some spruce handy because it is one of my favorite woods. So I'm going to get some saplings off of this, and then we're going to head out towards those tropical islands we saw and go on those and see just what it is we find and what kind of wood's available on those guys. Looks like we've made it to a tropical oasis, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed. Oh boy. Look what we got here. Pink hibiscus. Okay, the boat obviously decided to go over that way, so I'll have to do that. I believe that's where we were last time. I actually drove right past this place and totally missed it by a long shot. But I would be really curious to see just what we have in a jungle biome or tropical forest biome. Is that what we're in right now? Tropics, the tropics. It's beautiful, isn't it? Look at the color in here. Really awesome. I wonder if some of these flowers might be able to be planted back home. What's this here? Scally tree fern. I'm going to grab a few of these things while we're here, just because I think we should. Well, there's a textile. Perfect. I don't know that we need to pick up the textile anymore. What's this here? Madagascar palm. Okay, you can't click on the right, so I'm assuming that what does it give us here? Here we go. Green dye growth stages. Can I plant that? Yeah, 5 stages of growth. Okay, we'll try one of those. You never know. It might work. If anything else, we might be able to put it in a pot. Oh man, there's some really awesome flowers in here. Look at this one. As far as I know, there's supposed to be like coconuts up on these palm trees too, I think. This is beautiful back in here. This is a nice flower. Maybe some tropical flowers inside the house would be nice, huh? And then I'm going to cut one of these palm trees down too, just to see what the wood looks like. I'm really kind of curious about that especially. Oh man, this is gorgeous back in here. I love this. Okay, that's where we were before. We were over on that, I think. Or is that part of, that's part of this island, I believe. Yeah, that is part of this island. Okay. Anyways, we were nearby some of this stuff. Ah, there we go. There's our light wood that we're looking for. And oh. Oh boy, what is this stuff right here? Dolomite. Black granite. Oh, that is nice. Look at that stuff, huh? That is a nice block. And it looks like it, yeah, it stays in one piece too. It doesn't turn into something else. No cobble. Ooh boy. I like that one. We're going to take a couple of these, just get the wood so we can try it out back at home. I really think this might make for a good wall. A nice light color up against that dark greenish blue would look probably pretty good. Look at this stuff. Pink flowering vine. So much to choose from here. It's crazy. I want that. Did I get that? I did. Cuthbert's dendrobium. Alright. That's what that is. Okay, I'm going to chop down one of these palm trees. I'm going to have to tuck myself in for the night too here pretty quick. It's got kind of an orangish color to it, doesn't it? Very cool. Looky here. I'm working my way back home. We've got a long ways, well, not a long ways to go. We're almost back, actually. But I found a deposit of marble. I was just going to go ahead and crawl inside this wall and hold out for the storm to end because I can't see anything out there. I think the sun just went down and it's just pouring out there. And I just ran into this nice chunk of marble in here. Look at this stuff. It's a nice white cobble, too. Look at that. With this here, look at those two whites together. And then you've got the mangrove wood. That's a really pretty combination of, oh, excuse me, of colors. I just had a little bit of a burp there. Ate lunch and jumped on. So, sorry about that. Sorry about being a big old pig in front of you right there. Did it happen? It just happened right there, and it happened. So anyways, yeah, I'm going to get some of this. I'm going to wait for the rain to stop, and then we'll continue on home. In 5, 4, 3. We are back home, safe and sound. I am happy to report. Very, very happy to report. For a while there, I thought I was getting a little lost. I wanted to show you some of the apple trees. With all the fruit trees and stuff like that, you can take an oak sapling and put, as long as the fruit is ripe. I tried this once before with a pear that wasn't ripe, and it you can actually get a sapling like that. So you can make yourself, we're going to have a nice little grove of fruit trees. We've got a little something right there. going on. So we got some apple trees. I'm going to get some pear trees. I thought I was getting avocados. I didn't read it because it was pouring down rain and I just grabbed them really fast. But anyways, yeah, so that's a good way to get yourself some fruit trees. Has this oak done anything? It looks... Oh, it's a willow sapling now. Oh. Is that what they do? Do they change? That's weird. Huh. Oh, I'm gonna have to try to read up on these guys. I don't know anything about these. There's like magic trees and stuff in this game, I guess. I didn't know in this mod. I didn't know that there were magic trees in this mod. So I'm gonna plant them out here so you get some sunshine. He can grow up and be really cool over here by the side of the house. Okay, so we've got some really good materials to take a look at. I actually found something while it was raining outside. I found some soapstone cobblestone, which is really pretty. We have the marble cobblestone, and we have the mangrove wood. These are all very light colors. That one is almost too light. That one is pretty nice. Let's put a couple next to each other so we can see what we're doing here. And then that one is very white as well. Okay, I can tell right now that I don't care for this one. That's too light. But I do like this. I do like that. And I believe that's the soapstone, right? The soapstone cobblestone? That's, oh, now it's this is carpenter's block. I believe this was this one right here. That is, let's see. This is the soapstone cobblestone. Let's cook a piece of this. I'm curious to see what it looks like after it gets cooked. We'll cook up a few of those. This will do 8. 1 piece of coal for the 8. And then we have basalt cobblestone, which is quite dark, I think. But let's see. Oh, that's pretty sharp, though, huh? I think that might be too dark, though. I kind of wanted to go with the lighter color. I think that looks kind of nice. So I think the basalt here is not going to be the right choice. This one is no. But this one here, what's this one? This is a gray whack. Oh, that's got a nice texture to it, too. Almost like stucco. Gray whack. Gray whack. I'm going to say gray whack. That's not a bad either one. That one's not too bad either. But I think it's even got a little bit of green in it to go with the... what was this one called here? This one here, I can't remember what this is called. Green schist. Green schist. I like this one a lot. I think what we're going to go for is this one right here. Let's see as the sun goes down how this looks. Isn't this pretty with the willows here? I like the willow here. It's really nice the way it kind of opens up for you right here. Yeah, that is really nice. It's a nice spot to come go fishing. I like that gray one. I do. I like this one over here too, the schist after it's been cooked. Let's see what here. We got some of this here. This is just a flat up gray now. All right? This is the soapstone, just plain old gray. We'll sleep so we can see it better in the sunlight. We're going to need another pick too. Bump, bump, bump. And a bump. There we go. I've not used the diamonds yet. I figured why bother just yet. I'll go through the iron. We're going to have to go, strip mining here eventually. So we'll just throw down one of these. We'll just get another iron pick going right now. I just kind of wanted to decide what kind of stone we wanted to use. Okay, this is the soapstone cooked, I believe, right? Carpenter's, it just says carpenter's block on it. Soapstone, yeah, that's the soapstone, and it's a nice gray, but the cobble is really pretty. I like that cobble. Oh, but this one is nice as well. The really bright white is nice. Let's see what the marble is. I believe this is the marble, right? Yeah, this is marble. I believe this is going to be probably too bright once it cooks. But you never know until you try it out. Let's see here. We can drop off a few things here. Picked up a really nice bush there. Let's see. We need to make another chest. Lovely. I love that. More stuff. More stuff. This is all our kind of odds and ends right now. The plants and everything. There's some pears. A piece of string. I killed a spider on the way back. In our adventure out and about. There we go. Let's see how this looks. This is going to be really, really bright. Oh, that's right. You can, that's right, I forgot about that. You can actually put an extra layer of something on these. So I think inside the house we can actually change the color and have the house inside any color we want it to be, opposite of what is outside here. So we can do like that right there, and then we could take this inside and slap it on there, and then bam, we've got ourselves a different color on the wall. That's pretty cool, huh? That is really cool. But to break it, you got to break them all. That's okay. Decisions, huh? Oh, you know what? We had a couple of saplings we needed to plant here real quick. Wanted to take care of that. Here we go. Got some spruce saplings. We'll plant these right up here on this hill, so they get lots of sunshine. And about, and about. There we go. Perfect. Boy, it's a tough one, huh? Those are some really nice colors. I can tell you one thing, though. I think this soapstone is going to be the winner. You know, it just looks really nice in between that green. Let's put it a little bit down so we can see what it looks like. Like something like that. Oh, God, that looks really good together, doesn't it? It sure does. Boy, it's tough. I really like this one too. I'm gonna ponder this a little bit, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Don't know how much of this we're gonna get done today because I've been actually recording for quite some time. It takes me a long time to decide what I like and what I don't like. And we are almost out of the soapstone. I do know for a fact that there will be a window this big across the front of the house. And I think if I do this, I can change the design of the glass. Does it always have to have those lines in there? What is, if I chisel it already first, what can I do with it if it's chiseled? And can I do window glass panes on top of the carpenter things? I don't know. I think it's 6, huh? Yeah, it is 16. Okay, 16 of those. Let's see if we can do this too. I'm not sure. I've never used carpenter blocks before, so I'm just kind of experimenting with things to see what I like and don't like. If I do that, oh, that's going to go right straight down. Okay, over the top. I see. Okay. That's just going to create a little bit of a flat space on it. Is there no way... How do I get rid of that glass? Let's see. Glowstone, glass, blocks, glass. I'm trying to figure out how I can get just different kind of glass without those white dots all over it. Well, what's this? Stained glass. Okay, that's stained glass, but I just want regular, just a nice clear glass. I'm pretty sure there's stuff. Whoa, what's this stuff here? Transparent technical block. Oh, there's some fun stuff. Oh, where did I see it? There it is, right here. Okay, so with the chisel, I can make several different kinds of glass block, but with the regular chisel, not with this chisel. And it's got to be, it looks like it's got to be the full blocks in order to do that. I don't know. Where's just the plain old... I just need my plain old glass black back is what I need. Well, what if I do that? Yeah, it's just gonna do... Is it, yeah, it's still just as thick, isn't it? Yeah, it's just as thick. Well, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know that I like that glass. It kind of changes things a little bit for me on how I wanted to do this. A little bit. I'm not sure. Huh. Alright, I'm going to monkey around with this stuff a little bit more and try to get at least the kind of the front of the house here put together. And so we can take a look at it a little bit more complete here. I think it might be cheaper to take the glass and go ahead and do that with it. And then I get 32 instead of just the 13 that I had. I think that might be a cheaper way to do the glass to begin with. I'll think about the glass later on, but right now I just want to get some representation down for you guys so you can see kind of what's going on here. There we go. A little bit of house coming together now. We're going to need more of these for sure along the top. I think I might want... I think I might want to go with a little bit of a trim like this along the top edge of this. But not until I have one more carpenter block in here. Yeah, we're going to have to go one more up with the carpenter blocks. Let's get the backpack out of here. One more row up. Let's go like this. It makes that glass break sound every time you go on the glass. It's pretty funny. It ain't breaking, but it sounds like it's breaking. That's weird. I wonder why this one does that. There we go. And then back to our soapstone. This might be an issue, this block right here. I'm not sure yet. Like so. And then we're going to come down this way. Let's get this here. We're actually going to do that across the top here. Have to sleep. Dang it. Gotta sleep. Can't put that there. That's going to want to grab hold of that block and turn it into something else. There we go. Let's see. We're getting something put together here, guys. It's starting to take some shape. A little bit of shape here. And then there's all kinds of decor stuff we can do with, we're going to put that right there. All kinds of decor stuff we can do with the building that's going to make it look really good, I think. You know, we got to add trim and all kinds of stuff on here. Okay, I think we can actually get away with just doing that right there, huh? Yes, we can. Okay, that works out just fine right there. Okay, and then... there's going to be a planter bed. Planter box. Out here too. Because I want to have stuff growing out front like the herb garden or something. We don't have any more of this stuff though. You get the idea though, right? You can see where I'm going with this. It's starting to come together. By the time we're back again with the next episode, it's going to be a lot further together. I'd like it to be so that we're ready to move in. That's what I would like. I'd like to be able to move in the next episode. There's a saw that you can cut planks with, and I've not messed around with that at all, but I am going to fool around with that and see just kind of what it is you can do. But I like these two stones together. You got the darkness and the light, a nice light gray and white in there. I think that adds a lot of really nice color to it. I think it does. It's hard to tell. I don't have the roof on yet. You know, once you get the roof on, it'll be good. We're going to be using the angled carpenter blocks for that. So I'm picturing hopefully an A-frame thing up here. Kind of an A-frame going up. Not too big, but up to like that. as well as probably on this side of the house as well. So it's going to be a kind of an intricate roof to put together, and then we've got the porch over on this side that we have to do. So yeah, it's going to be kind of interesting to put together. But so far, I'm liking the way it's coming together. I am liking it. And as I get more familiar with the blocks, it's going to get, better and better. So right here, what we would need is these guys right here to represent the struts for the posts, the struts for the deck. Yeah, see, that's going to look really good up against the building right there. Yeah, it looks really good, I think. You could do a little trim work like this on here, and it just gives the building a little more color, a little more depth to it, and all that good stuff. So I think I've got to call it an episode, unfortunately. I feel like we didn't get much done, but then again, we did get a lot done, but I had to travel so far for that, for those materials that it took a little longer than I thought it was going to be. But we got some really cool stuff. I definitely think we got some really cool stuff. So I think that is going to definitely wrap it up for me. I'm the Radio Man 03. Hey guys, thank you so much for your support on the series Life in the Woods Renaissance. Like, comment, subscribe, and share if you see fit. Have an awesome, fantastic, and superb day, and I will talk to you again next time.